Good morning, children. Our next topic is snipping tool. Snipping tool is used in computers to quickly capture a portion of the text and graphics. So to take a screenshot in a computer, we have an inbuilt tool called snipping tool. After you use the accessory to capture a snippet, usually from a favorite website, you can then save it as a graphics file, copy it into Windows clipboard for pasting into a document, or even send it to someone as an email attachment. Sometimes when you open a web page and you want to copy an image in that, so for that you can click on the snipping tool, select the snipping tool from your computer. That snipping tool can be selected by going to the start menu, and from the start menu all programs, from the all programs accessories, and from the accessories to snipping tools. Or you can directly search in the search menu, search button, the snipping tool. So when you search itself, it will be displayed. So that snipping tool can be used to capture the screenshot. So what area you want to capture can be captured using the snipping tool. Now when we open the snipping tool window look like this. Snipping tool window will appear on your screen. The snipping tool assumes you want to create a new clipping as soon as you open it. So when you open it itself, it will cover the whole screen, and from the whole screen you have to select which area you want to crop out. So the snipping tool assumes you want to create a new clipping as soon as you open it. So when you open it, the whole screen will be dim, and you can click and drag your cursor to select area to copy. So from the cursor we can select, with the help of cursor we can drag which area we want to select. That area will appear in a clear form. First it will be dim, and what area we select will clearly appear. So when you release the mouse button, the captured area will open in the snipping tool window. If you are not happy with the selection and need to try again, then click the new button. When you are happy with your clipping, press the second button to save the screenshot as an image file. See the tips below for file format suggestions. There are 4 types of captures available when pressing the new button. When we click on the new button, we can have 4 types of captures. The freeform snip enables you to draw an irregular line around an object or area. So there is a freeform snip which enables you to draw a irregular line around an object or area. Then the rectangular snip allows you to take a screenshot shaped as rectangle by dragging the cursor around an object. First is the freeform snip, which enables you to draw an irregular line around an object. Irregular line around an object. Then the rectangular snip allows you to take the screenshot shaped as rectangular, that is by dragging the cursor around an object. Suppose I want only this much text, then with the mouse I can select this much area. Then the snipping tool will select that particular area. Then window snip. The window snip allows you to select a window or dialog box and capture it. The window snip allows you to select a window or a dialog box and capture it. So in a particular window will be captured. Suppose so many paint window I have opened, then the internet explorer window I have opened. So much window will be there, and from that we can select a particular window for which we can take the screenshot. Then full screen snip. It enables you to capture the entire screen like the old fashioned print screen. Olden computers there was a print screen with the help of which we can capture the screenshot of. To save the screenshot, press the save snip button. Select the location where you want to store it. Type the file name and choose file type, that is whether it should be saved in .png form or .gif or .jpg or in HTML form. Then press the save button. There is a tool called Clipboard. So Clipboard is a tool provided by Windows that holds any cut or copied text or object temporarily in memory. So whenever we copy or cut a item, that item is stored inside the clipboard, and until we paste that item, this clipboard retains it in memory. The object remains on the clipboard until you cut or copy another object or you shut down the computer. So when we copy this or cut an item, it will remain in the clipboard until we copy or cut another item. Until that it will remain there in the clipboard, or if we shut down, before shutdowning also it will remain there. After shutdowning of the computer it will not be there. So let us discuss the one word questions in the class and the other questions that I'll give you in the next class. Next, take the correct answer. To select series of continuous objects, click the object at one end and for the other end use. To select a series of continuous object, click the object at one end, and to click a series of continuous objects, click the object at one end and for the other end use continuous objects from one end to the other end. We can use the shift plus click, that is press on this shift key and then start selecting. Then to select a single file you are to just click it. Then to delete any files and folders, press delete from keyboard or choose file and then delete. Then the internal Windows memory which retains the recently copied object is called clipboard. Then the WordPad automatically saves its documents in .rtf file format. State true or false. You can run programs, edit and delete files from a Windows Explorer Yes, you can do. So it is true. Then paste function on toolbar means to cut the object. It is false. Paste function is to paste the object. Then for opening a document, one can double click it in the Explorer's library pane. That is true. Either we can double click or single click. Then paint window does not show the location of cursor position. This false. Paint window will show the cursor. Then page setup for printing cannot be done in Notepad. It is also false. That is, page setup can be done in Notepad. Then fill in the blanks. Hard disk are given the names C, D, so on in a computer. Then a arrow sign indicates that there is a subfolder inside the folder in Windows Explorer. Then clicking on an item in navigation pane, the contents are displayed in the preview pane. Then ribbon appears just below the title bar. Below the title bar, the ribbon appears. A ribbon is a small tab containing different tools. Then dash program is used for image file editing and creation, that is Paint. Then the very short answers. Jatin is not able to identify the icon used in Windows as shown below. Help him identify it. So this icon is recycle bin. Then name the tab that contains various tools of paints. So that tab is tools tab. Then what is Notepad used for? Notepad is used for text editing purpose. In which application do you see this icon? So this icon is the icon of Windows Explorer. Name it, that is Windows Explorer. What is its use? Its use is to view, access and delete files and folders. Name the group that consists of various tools for creating different kinds of shapes. For creating different shapes, we have a tool. We have the group shapes. From the shapes, we can use the different kinds of tools. Okay, thank you, children.